What is up, team? In this video we're going to be having a look at KDA. If you guys remember, in my last video I mentioned that KDA was in a nice little double bottom right here, and that if we would break the neckline, okay, at sitting at $1.11, we would make a nice little breakout to $1.41, which is this local resistance right here. The question is will we break above these EMA ribbons right here sitting at $2.05 to continue this bull market? Before I get into the whole TA aspect, guys, if you guys are a KDA fan, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. Smash that subscribe button right now. A lot of people are telling me and coming up to me on Twitter and asking me, Dose, why is KDA not popping? Why is Bitcoin exploding and the rest of the altcoins exploding, but Kadena's not exploding? Well, guys, at the end of the day, yes, KDA is a great project, but we need a strong community behind it, right? And we could only grow together. We have 292,000 people on the watch list right here on KDA. So number one, if you're a Kadena fan, hit the sign up button on CoinMarketCap and hit the star. That's number one. Number two, if you are a Kadena fan or KDA fan, hit the subscribe button and let's take it to the moon next bull market. Let's bring Kadena to $100. Let's 100x this. And that's about it. That's all I can say. I mean, you guys have to do your part too. So I know a lot of people are investing and waiting, but it literally takes 2 seconds and it won't hurt you to subscribe and hit the star on CoinMarketCap. So that's all I have to say. And that's about it. So KDA traded at $1.29. We got a market cap under $300 million. So we are up 8% in the past 24 hours. Very, very nice. And of course, the volume is currently sitting at $24 million. So the volume is exploding, guys, up 138% in the past 24 hours. That is obviously good news. This is exactly what we want to see. Although the volume to market cap is a little bit low, sitting at 8%, the fact that we are seeing the volume spike up 134% is great news. Okay, so that means people are still trading it. People are wanting to get involved in KDA. They know what proof of work does. They know how important it is, and they know how big it's going to be, right? So let's have a look at KDA. Towards the end, I'm going to make a Bitcoin TA because Bitcoin is obviously very important. So make sure you stick around. But before I get into Bitcoin, I do want to talk about Kadena. So right here, KDA, guys, double bottom, okay, on the weekly time frame, there is no question. This is the double bottom that we saw right here. And if you guys remember the last video I made on the double bottom, I mentioned that we could have a nice little breakout if, of course, we close above this level. And this is exactly what happened. Now, we are still below the EMA ribbons. Now, we know that every time we come and retest these EMA ribbons, it's usually a bad sign, right? We usually get rejected and come back down. We saw it happening all the time in Bitcoin and Ethereum and other cryptocurrency as well, right? And right here, I mean, we know that we were pretty, we were heavily supported by these exponential moving average. I mean, every time we came down, we essentially exploded and moved away from it, right? That was in the bull market, of course. Kadena was still new, so nothing happened, right? But right here, the second we broke below, that's when the bear market started. And we haven't really been above these EMA ribbons or even retested the EMA ribbons since April 2022. So it's been almost it's been almost a year. It's going to be a year in a few months. But since April 2022, guys, we haven't retested these EMA ribbons. And that's a long time because we saw Bitcoin, we saw Ethereum, we saw other cryptocurrencies retest the EMA ribbon, but Kadena has not. Now, if we have a look on the daily time frame, guys, and we actually zoom out real quick, we could see that right here, we haven't really closed above these EMA ribbons and started a nice little run. We did it right here, okay, on July 2022, but guess what? We broke right down below it. But now, when we broke above these EMA ribbons right here on January 2023, or yeah, January 11, 2023, we actually retested these EMA ribbons before exploding back. So that's obviously a very, very good sign for Kadena. This is what we want to see. It means that the bulls are in control, right? The bulls are clearly in control. They want to see more upwards action, but we do have a strong resistance, like I said, guys, at the beginning of the video, sitting at $1.43. So this is definitely a key resistance level that we're going to want to see. Also, we have interest rate hike happening on February 1st. So this is definitely a news you guys want to stick around with because we might see a massive dump. And if you guys do see a massive dump February 1st, then you're going to probably ask yourself why, and it's most likely going to be interest rate. By the way, guys, if you want to trade or buy or invest in Kadena, you could actually do that using Bybit, and if you deposit a certain amount of money, you could win up to $30,000 when you register, deposit, and trade. You could do that with Bitcoin, leverage trading, Kadena, spot trading, margin, whatever it is. So go ahead and do that. Link will be in the description below. And that's about it. Going back into KDA real quick on the daily time frame, we could see right here that we are seeing obviously an upward momentum. Now, let's have a look and take away these exponential moving average because we had enough of that, and take out the stochastic RSI. What does the stochastic RSI tell us? Well, a stochastic RSI tells us that when we are overbought right here, we usually make a nice little correction, which is exactly what happened right here. So we do have a little bit room to grow. The question is we're most likely going to be overbought when we get to $1.43, because as you guys can see right here on the stochastic RSI, we want to grow a little bit more. If you could see right here on KDA, wow, we just saw a nice little pump right here on Kadena actually. Yeah, look at that. So on the 5-minute time frame, we are seeing Kadena. There's a lot of volume happening, a lot of volatility. This is actually the 5-minute time frame. We're seeing it go up and down. So I obviously would not leverage trade that, because you get liquidated very, very fast. But we're gonna have to see what Bitcoin does, because whatever Bitcoin does is, you know, whatever KD is gonna do. So right now, Bitcoin is in a downtrend, of course, in the 5-minute time frame. Does that matter in the long term? No. If we have a look on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that Bitcoin did the same exact pattern right here. Okay, so we were explore here. Let's have a look on the daily time frame. You guys will see it better. We saw this nice little explosion, consolidation, explosion, consolidation. Are we gonna see another explosion? So does that mean we're gonna consolidate until the end of the week, Friday, and then explode Friday, Saturday, like we saw the past 2 times? Very, very possible, because guess what? We saw this explosion right here happening, and then guess what? Saturday, Sunday consolidation, Monday consolidation, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday consolidation, and then boom, Friday consolidation. What happened? We saw short pump Saturday, and then boom, Sunday consolidation, Monday consolidation, no volume. So can we see a consolidation all the way up till Friday, and before we see a massive, massive pump again? Maybe, maybe not, but as of right now, things are staying put. Bitcoin is currently sitting at a nice little tight resistance right now, sitting at 22,700. Our next target would most likely be 25,326. If we do break 25,326, guys, we're most likely going to make 30K. I mean, Bitcoin's probably going to enter a new bull market, but we are not at this levels yet. This could, of course, be a bull trap. If we have a look on the weekly time frame and we actually take away these moving averages, which is the last thing I'm going to talk about, we could see that Bitcoin actually hasn't retested the 200 moving average since in quite a while. Since August we haven't really retested 200 moving average. So this is actually going to be the ultimate test for Bitcoin right here. If we get rejected by these EMA ribbons, we're most likely going to see a lower low, right? So we're most likely going to see that. And we know, guys, in past history, Bitcoin has really never been above, I mean, yeah, it has never been below, sorry, these 200 moving average. We have never really closed below. So a lot of people are saying this is different and this is the start of a new bull market. And, you know, we saw the last 4 times how we know how the bull market started, right? According to the rainbow chart, right, we always saw it bounce off on the rainbow, and this is not really the case. I mean, right here, although the rainbow does come right here approximately, sorry, this was very, very bad, something like that, we know that we also haven't been below the 200 moving average in quite some time. So really, this is gonna tell what happens and if we do get rejected or not. But this is a very, very strong resistance in my opinion, especially on the weekly time frame. So this is my short video on KDA, guys. If you guys like this video, once again, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in my next video tomorrow. Peace out. Bye bye.